No, I won't quit. Get over it. You'll never win. I am relentless.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Rebel Knockout Series season number 7 2017 here on Ziggo Sports. We are here for race number 2 of the season with just 38 cars left. So the first 4 cars have been knocked out, and those 4 drivers, of course in race number 1, those 4 drivers are number 5 Tommy Turbo, number 22 Logan Claudel, number 42 Aiden Thomas, and number 43 Tommy Tang. And I gotta come back on Tommy Tang. He has been in Dascar before. He was in the Christmas Royals from last year, so from a few months ago, I believe. So I said that he was new to the Dascar, so not entirely. So those 4 drivers unfortunately are not in the field anymore. Their season 7 of the Dascar Rebel Knockout Series is already over. So the winner from the previous race was the number 2 car of Dylan Young, and yes indeed he is starting there on the pole. So that's good news for Dylan Young in his return to the series. And with that, we skimmed through the field. This is pretty much how I'm going to do it every race now from now on. So you just see where you start. Either it doesn't really matter where you start, of course, it's a super speedway. And we've seen in the race number 1, the driver who led after 1 lap was the one who got eliminated. So yeah, starting doesn't really matter where you are, but the fact is that you better start up front and stay as long as you can up front. So that's good for these guys in the back. They will have to do everything they can to get to the front as quickly and as safely as possible. So of course no wrecks in race number 1, so I'm curious what we're gonna see in race number 2. Of course it's quite randomized, these crashes, so we're gonna go through, get this race started. So yeah, of course chance that the wreck happens is around 50-50. So I gotta say that with every race I lower the rate, the how do you call it, the driver, no, the distance, the driving distance. So it does mean that if there's no crash in the one race, there could be a crash in the next race, and the further we get in the series, the higher the intensity level is getting, and the higher the chance for crashes as well. So, well, one thing is for sure, we're gonna get another fantastic race. Had a great race yesterday in race number 1, and race number 2 is going to go green in a couple of moments. 38 drivers and only 34 will make it to the next race, to race number 3. Who will win this race and who will be eliminated? Ladies and gentlemen, that's the big question. Let's get ready to rumble with Dylan Young up front, and the green flag is out. That's also something which I forgot in the race from yesterday. Our let's get ready to rumble, and as you heard in the previous race, the intro song was called Relentless of Mice and Men. And I didn't adjust it or anything. I just said, well, I was allowed to use it, they said. Maybe some advertisements were possible, but it's a really great song. It's used for the WWE, so perfect for this series. Dylan Young still up front. The 33 car of Alexander Rose right behind him. And we also see there the number 8 car of Max Claudel, I believe that is, in the gold Miller car. I'm not sure it's Miller Lite. So field spread out, and we already see 3 wide, 4 wide, and even 5 wide through this field. Are we gonna see 6 wide? Yeah, probably 7 wide, maybe. Are we gonna see crashes? We don't know. That's the big unknown, and that's why we love this series so much. So Dylan Young in the number 2 car, he is still up front, and he is probably going to lead a lap number 1. But not to jinx him or anything, but remember what happened to the leader. Oh, we got a crash! 2 cars going around in the back. And we may have seen even more cars go around. Oh, and we got 3 cars possibly involved. 4 car over here of Mitchell Carter. Then we got the 10 car over here of John Cedino. And we got the number 1 car over here of DJ Kirker. So a couple of cars involved in this deal. And Dylan Young has lost his lead now as the 33 car went by Alexander Rowe. And now getting a challenge from the 20 car of PJ Williams. So 3 drivers involved in the crash. Now they are hoping for is another crash in which we'll take out some more cars so they can go by and still have a chance to compete in race number 3, because if they just finish like this, it's not gonna happen for them. Of course, I'm not sure how many cars were involved. There may be more cars involved as well, so well, one thing is for sure, we'll get to that at the end of the race. The 20 car will have a difficult task in that last lap. Look out, we got some very, very close racing in mid-pack. Oh, we see some smoke over here still. And 1 to go. It is for the number 20 car of PJ Williams, and he will have a difficult task, as I said, because he will have to hold off the whole field, and that's not gonna work out, because we got the 29 car now of Henry Williams going to the lead, with a push from the 0 car of Rebecca Hawkins as well, and the 18 car of Philip Goldberg is trying to go to the lead. We see the number 9 car over there of Brian Fox working his way to the front. And we got only half a lap to go. So these guys, if they still want to do something, they gotta do it now. But of course, main thing is surviving. And it will still be, because there are still a couple of cars out way in the back. And well, it's great to have. It's of course not fun for them to lose. But these guys know that they're quite safe as long as they don't crash. So the 18 car has taken over the lead, and we will have one more turn to go. Can the 29 car stick around on the outside? Can he get the run on the outside? I don't think so. He doesn't get any help. So ooh, here we go through the last turn. I think it's gonna work out for the number 18 car. Ladies and gentlemen, it is gonna be Philip Goldberg in the 18 car, who will win race number 2 and therefore be on the pole for race number 3. Here we got some more cars following. 2 cars. Are they out or not? We don't know. There's another one. That's, I think, the 41 car. And we got the number 1 car there as well of DJ Kirker. And I'm guessing that there are a few more cars still coming. Here we got the number 10 car of John Ciudadino. And that's going to be a tough deal for John Ciudadino. 4 car maybe coming now. Yes indeed, that's the 4 car of Mitchell Carter, so I'm afraid that those last 4 drivers are out of this deal. So here we got the complete field of cars. 2 Havilland cars, pretty cool, they're together. And here we got still not the official standings. Okay, so we're gonna wait until the official standings. Of course, doesn't change a whole lot up front at least, but in the back things might still change. So we're waiting for the standings to be official. One thing is for sure, I can tell you, is that Philip Goldberg is the winner of this race. So congratulations to him. Of course, no points for winning the race, but he will be on pole for race number 3. So that's good news for him. Now, of course, the question is, who will be out of this series now? Who will be eliminated? Who will be knocked out from the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series? And thus we got official standings, ladies and gentlemen. We got the official standings. So we're gonna take a look at who is out of the series. Here we got it. So, oh, Chris Dodd eventually had a problem. So we saw him on pit road, and that was 1 lap too early. So Chris Dodd in the number 3 is out, together with Mitchell Carter, the number 4 car, which we saw. John Ciudadino in the number 10 car, unfortunately, is also out. And then we got DJ Kirker in the number 1. So that's a tough break for those 4 drivers. But I'm really curious what happened then to Chris Dodd. So barely surviving, it is number 41 car of Grayson Acevedo. And also Benoit Irvine and Justin Carter got very lucky. Well, Justin Carter, of course, lost a teammate in this deal. But at least he still has 1 driver still in the field. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the replays over here. So, once again, summary. The winner of this race, Philip Goldberg in the number 18 car, and he will be on pole for race number 3. And not in race number 3 at all will be DJ Kirker, John Ciudadino, Mitchell Carter, and Chris Dodd. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays. Well, if you see this, I honestly wouldn't be... Oh, it's not really that surprising that we saw a pretty big crash on the front stretch, because what happened over here, I'm not sure, but they were racing 6 wide, maybe even 7 wide, with the 18 car also picking his nose in between. And remember that number 18 car is eventually the guy that won the race. Everybody around him over there, the number 4, the 3 and the 10 are out, as well as the number 1 car. So how lucky was the number 18 of Philip Goldberg. Goodness gracious. So actually, Goldberg makes contact with John Ciudadino, which that will turn John Ciudadino into the number 4 car over there of Mitchell Carter, who then got into the 3 of Chris Dodd. Then the 10 car goes around, as the 4 and the 3 are on the grass, gets into the number 1 car of DJ Kirker, and there a couple of drivers just try to get by, and those drivers are drivers that lost quite a lot of time and also saw themselves being eliminated. There the 41 car also gets into the 4 car, so there is some damage for him. Of course, that's the 41 car, as that of Grayson Acavito. We see the number 90 car of Benoit Terravine and the number 12 car of Justin Carter trying to figure out a way to get by the number 4 car and the 3 car as well. So indeed, the 3 car of Chris Dodd, he has damage, and that's probably why he came on pit road a lap later. As you can see over here, there's quite some damage on the number 3 Goodwrench Chevy. So, well, this is where he goes on pit road. So that's a tough break for him. And we'll go back to the number 4 car over of Mitchell Carter, who indeed was also involved in the crash. Nope, one more lap back. So, that's a tough break for these drivers. Wow, that was way back. So, coming through turn number 4, we see them just crowding over there. The A10 and the 18 make contact, then goes into the 4, the 3, 10 spins round, 1 car collected, and everybody else just tries to miss it. And luckily for them, they did miss it. That's quite unfortunate for these 4 drivers, because, well, pretty much at this moment, the 4 and the 10 were already eliminated, as long as no other crash happened, which was indeed the case. Then the 1 car of DJ Kirker actually as well, and we see the 3 car going very slowly on the bottom. So very lucky indeed for the 90 and for the 12 car. So let's go on board with 1 driver, and that 1 driver will be John Ciudadino, who unfortunately we will not see back again. The Utica Rallycross series just started yesterday. First race uploaded, and well, that's great fun for John Ciudadino. Of course, Tyler Benoit also part of it, but well, this is something which is a little bit more of a bitter pill to swallow for John Ciudadino. There we see him go, and he almost had it safe, but then the number 1 car of DJ Kirker unfortunately came by. Contact made, and there goes John Ciudadino around, and you can see for how long he went spinning. That's quite incredible. Now let's go 1 more on board, just for the heck of it. Let's go on board with the number 4 car. Yes, I know that these camera angles are a little bit weird. I'm not sure what we did last time, actually. Well, that's even weirder, these camera angles. Well, let's just go on board over here with Mitchell Carter. No, can we get a helmet cam? We can get a helmet cam, guys. We're gonna get a helmet cam from Mitchell Carter. These drivers all have helmet cams, so that's fun. Contact made, and nowhere to go for him. Then watch that 41 car come by, bang. And there's seriously nothing you can do at this point, so ouch. Also slams into the wall, so tough break for Mitchell Carter. He is one of the 4 drivers to retire, and of course the winner is still somewhere here, so yeah, we'll just do it like this. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Once again, official standings now. Philip Goldberg will be on pole for race number 3 it is. Then something just popped in my mind. Chris Dodd in the number 3 car, he lost his teammate Tommy Turbo in race number 1. So if you have bad luck, for 1 driver, it's tough, and that's something that some drivers now have. But both drivers already out after just 2 races. That's a real tough deal for Chris Dodd, and very unfortunate for the Puerto Rican with their racing team CJ Racing. But well, hopefully they will be back for next season. And also, of course, Mitchell Carter in number 4 car, who still does have a teammate. John Ciudadino was the only entry from the team. Also, the whole team out, unfortunately. And DJ Kirker still has teammate Will Kirker in the deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you back for race number 3 it is of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series, Season 7 2017 here in Ziggo Sports.